Hello. Yes, good morning, everybody. I hope you have a good morning. Today is 29th of March. So today I want to start analysis with the Brent oil. We already have it here. We'll look at it from the weekly since this is the beginning of the week. The first thing I see here is that the previous week we actually had a candle which looks like a very good pin bar. This candle here. You can see that the price opened somewhere around this point. It went as low as below the previous week's candle, but then it ended up closing above the opening price. So this is supposed to be indication that somehow the price may continue to the upper side. We do have a level here. This is a very good support level. It was used previously around this point as support. We had a support. There was this breakout. There was this pullback. As we are speaking now, the price is around the same trend line. So we expect a continuation to the upper side. The price needs to move up, at least up to this level here. So if you're on this chart now, you're supposed to be focusing on buy positions, expecting price to go up to this point, up to 72.42, where if the price breaks above, then we'll expect a continuation even higher, at least up to around 84.05. So the idea is to keep looking for buy positions, expecting price to move up to this point. If the price moves up, breaks beyond this level, 70.42, then expect a continuation much higher, at least up to 84.05. The next symbol which I want us to look at, SP500. This chart is bullish. I don't recommend a sell position as it is now. I only recommend buy positions. Look at how perfect this chart has been giving us higher lows. We had a lower low at this price. This is a higher low. We had a higher low. Recently, we had another higher low. And then even more recently, there was this higher low. So if the price breaks beyond this high, then this will be a sign that somehow we are continuing to the upper side. So I won't recommend a sell position on this chart. I recommend looking for buy positions, wait for price to pull back, wait for price to retrace to give you clear buy places. The other chart which I want us to look at is I want us to look at gold. Yeah. So gold has been bearish for some time. We've seen price continue to correct itself to the low side. You can see this was last year. The price moved up from this point up to this point. This year the price opened there. Last year, sorry. This is 2019. Then in the year 2020, the price opened here, closed there. This year, 2021, the price is in a corrective mode. So this does not mean that the price will end up to the low side. We actually don't expect price to end up below where it opened. Instead, we want to see a move up to this point, up to around 2035.053. So if you're on this chart now, expect a correction up to this resistance level where you're supposed to pick a sell position. We're expecting that sell to take us at least up to this support. So expect a sell position when the price gets to this point here. If the price comes back up to this level, then this will be a good place to look for a sell from. Our next chart is Euro USD. So this has been a sell yesterday. The price continued. The previous week, the price continued to the low side. We had a level here. We had a very good level at this point. In the previous week's candle opened below it. It went as high as this point, and then it came back and closed below the opening price. So this is a possible sign that we are still sellers. We expect price to sell off at least up to this point. So if you're on this chart, maybe you should wait for pullback. Expect price to pull back slightly up to around 1.1882 up to this point. Pick a sell when the price gets here. Expect that sell to take us at least up to 1.1617. The next symbol is GBP USD. So this chart looks really interesting because we do have a trend line along where the previous week's candle closed. We have a trend line here. So it's like this was a support here, the support, it was broken. We had a resistance, we had a resistance, a resistance, a resistance. Then earlier this year, the price broke above it. As we are speaking now, you can see that the price is still above this trend line. So expect a move upwards. Expect price to continue up at least up to this point, up to around 1.4241. So if you're on this chart, keep looking for buy orders. Expect price to continue up to this level, the level which we have here. And in case the price breaks below it, that's in case the price breaks below this trend line, we'll expect a move downwards up to this point here, around 1.3345. So our next symbol is USDJPY. USDJPY, so far we expected a sell last week. Somehow that did not happen. Instead, the price moved up and even closed above our trend line. So this is a possible indication that the price may continue to the upper side. As long as we see sustenance above this point, expect a continuation upwards up to this level, where if the price breaks above, our next level is this. If the price goes beyond this point, then our next level is this. So expect a move up to this point. Should the price break above, expect a continuation much higher up to around 114.07, where if the price breaks above, our next level is 117.91. So that is what we expect on this chart. Those are my opinions. If you have any questions, kindly feel free to post them for me on the chat option. I should be able to respond to them immediately I see them. So thank you. We meet tomorrow.